Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Herders. My name is Nick.
I'm Rich.
I'm Dana.
I'm Mitchell.
You forget your name?
No, I just didn't want to interrupt him. He's a guest.
I guess we could have gone around.
I can interrupt
That's fine.
Richard.
It's
but-
fine. We're here.
We got it.
It's a
There's
jam-packed
more of
episode.
us than ever before.
Yeah.
Oh,
And today we're playing 20 Questions, the most popular video game movie thing.
we should play 30 questions because there's 3 people guessing.
No. We don't have enough time on the tape. But before we play movie 20 questions,
Yes.
Dana has something to try.
Yes, she does.
Oh, I didn't bring water.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, no.
Mitchell was nice enough to bring us some homebrew beer. This one is the Citronella.
Citrabella.
Oh, it's Citrabella?
Yeah, we changed it.
Okay, well, I didn't know if that was a joke if we actually changed it.
No, it's official.
This is the Citrabella.
Yeah.
He was nice enough to bring some homebrew beer. So, Dana, we'd like you to try it as well. If you want to see what we all thought about it, you can check that out on yesterday's video. But Dana has to try this now.
So Dana usually hates beer, but we have a guest here, so we'll see how she acts.
But this one looks different than those two.
It's the same beer.
Same beer.
Doesn't that one look darker?
It does
No.
look a little darker.
It might just be the glass
Or the light.
or the lighting.
That's definitely the same glass, so
No, I thought you were looking at the middle one.
This one's
it smells like beer.
cheers.
Oh, cheers. Mitchell, it was delicious. It doesn't taste too beery.
It's the reaction I hope for.
So he named it the Citrabella because he said that it reminded him of a character in the Pacific Northwest would drink it, and I said like Twilight.
I don't even know where that is.
That's
I don't know
fine.
what you're talking about. I don't know where that is.
But that doesn't matter because this is movie 20 questions. And usually one of the three of us pick a movie, but since Mitchell's here, he's picking the movie this week.
Wow.
And the three of us have 20 questions to guess the movie. Really 19, by the 20th question we have to guess it. If we guess the movie before the 20th question and get it wrong, we automatically lose. So we can't sit here and guess a bunch of random movies.
You sure you don't want to do 29 questions?
Yes, I'm sure. So whoever wants to jump in first.
Oh, I do.
Of course you do.
Was this movie released prior to January 1st, 2000?
Yes.
Ah.
Was this movie released prior to January 1st, 1990?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Was this movie released prior to January 1st, 1980?
No.
So it's an 80s.
All right.
Ah, got it.
All right, so when I think 80s, I think two things.
Mhm.
Harry Met
And there's
Sally.
many other things, but I think comedy and I think sci-fi.
No, see, I was going to say maybe action.
There's a lot of those too, but
Mm.
I'm saying what I think.
Okay, no.
So I think, maybe we build from there. It's, yeah.
Sure, no, I agree. I think we start with comedy.
Okay.
Well, those are just 3 genres to narrow down. You might as well do it.
Is this movie a comedy?
It is not.
Oh, look at how tricky he is. Is this movie a sci-fi?
It is not.
Oh. Were you right, Richard?
Or it could be it could be
It could be-
80s.
I mean,
it could
it
be
could be
horror.
anything.
There's plenty of 80s horror movies.
Is this movie an action film?
Yes.
You were right.
Oh, now you're wishing we went with 30
Okay,
questions.
So then,
No,
all
I'm
right,
not.
so now we got to think. Who are the biggest 80s action stars?
Yes.
Schwarzenegger,
Mhm.
Stallone,
Schwarzenegger.
kind of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. Was the Steven Seagal stuff in the 80s too? Or was that more 90s?
More 90s.
Okay.
Anything that anybody would probably choose.
Yeah.
90s.
Do you want to jump off with Schwarzenegger right off the bat?
Well, I think that there's an easy. Let's figure out if it was one of the major stars
Okay.
by asking
Expendables.
Expendables.
Ah. Was
Go ahead.
anybody in this movie in the Expendables?
Just the first movie?
I don't know. Let me clarify. Should we say the Expendables series or the Expendables one?
See, I think the series because
The
there's only
series. I meant to say the series, Mitchell. Sorry.
There is not.
Interesting.
Oh, he just tried to trick us.
Okay.
And Mel
so,
Gibson was in that too, right? So that puts out
Yeah,
the Mad
he's
Max
in the third
movies
one.
and.
So maybe it could be a Clint Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
Could be one of the Dirty Harry, one of the, like Dirty Harry 3.
I was gonna say it would have to be one of
5.
the other ones.
It could be, that's a guess.
An 80s action movie. Could be something like, oh, RoboCop's over there. That made me.
Well, I would hope that you would say yes to sci-fi for RoboCop.
That's. Yeah.
Well, just to clarify, I went by the first listing on IMDb.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's RoboCop.
Could be. All right.
See that's now all like the action movies I keep thinking of are like sci-fi action, like Aliens and all that kind of thing.
Well, if action is first, if
Does
there's
this
more
movie have
action.
sequels?
No.
It's a
Okay.
standalone entry. So it's not RoboCop.
So it's not RoboCop, it's not Aliens, it's not anything like that.
It's not Terminator.
Mitchell's good at
Although
this.
it's already out. It's not
Should I-
Highlander.
Should I burn a movie on animated?
You could.
Is this movie live action?
Yes.
I could have seen him going with something.
Yeah.
To trick us.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to figure out something else
An
now.
80s action movie that doesn't star one of the major players.
And nobody from the Expendables. Like, that knocks out a lot of even, like, the kind of, like, B tier.
Yeah.
Like Chuck Norris and...
So maybe it wasn't a good movie.
I mean,
Well,
I can
alright,
double
wait.
check that because I haven't seen the Expendables 2 or 3. So, but I'm pretty sure there's nobody
Okay.
from it. So.
All right. Well, while you do that, I mean, because even, like, the best of the best movies have sequels. There's a lot of... Universal Soldier has a sequel. Actually, it has, like, 3 sequels now.
What about like a Carpenter movie?
Like, They Live.
Like They Live, or
I saw it
Was-
in 13,
yeah.
or it could be something like that. We could just ask.
Or
it.
no,
Where
are
we
because
those,
at?
that's
are those
what are we at?
action?
where are we at, Mitchell?
You were at 9.
Let's say, or Big Trouble in Little China.
It could be.
Escape
it
from
could
New York
definitely
has
be
a
Kurt Russell
sequel.
movie.
Are
Escape
they
from New York
actions?
definitely has a sequel.
Are they action movies?
Yeah.
But I could see some of those other ones, like Big Trouble in Little China, or They
Mhm.
Live, or Assault on Precinct 13. Honestly, any of those. Like, maybe if we find out if Kurt Russell
Okay.
or if John Carpenter were involved.
I think that's a good idea.
Was John Carpenter involved in this movie?
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
I always
That's a
get
good
excited
path
when
to
you
go
guys
on.
get a good
But now,
question right.
see, here's part of the problem.
Okay.
We can now say Kurt Russell to narrow it down to a handful of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But then we're going to have to narrow it down from there.
See, I think
so
Or
what-
we could say it's Roddy Rod Piper.
that's
and
what I'm
just be
thinking,
done.
because he said action is the first listed on here. So They Live still could be.
Oh, it definitely. It could still have sci-fi elements. It could say, like, political
Yeah.
something.
So who's that
I think
person
Roddy-
you
It
said?
could even say comedy. I mean, honestly, in a way.
Who's the person you said?
Roddy Rod Piper.
Is that
Roddy
like a
Piper.
character or is that like an
That's-
actual person?
That's a person. That's
Oh.
a person. He was a wrestler.
R.I.P.
I was kind of thinking that.
R.I.P.
Sounded like a wrestler type thing.
Go ahead, ask.
One more time the name.
Roddy
Roddy?
Piper.
Okay. Was Roddy Piper in this movie?
No.
So now you have to go the other way
It's
and
okay.
get
Now
the
I'm
handful
thinking.
of movies.
Now I'm thinking Big Trouble in Little China because it's not Escape from New York. That has a sequel.
Yeah, but it's Carpenter.
Yeah.
Did he do
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Wait, what was the
Yes.
guy's name?
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name?
John Carpenter?
That was Dan Carpenter. He's a Dolphins kicker.
Oh.
Well, he was. Not anymore.
And it can't be The Thing. That's
No.
a sequel.
You
Yeah.
were top of that.
And that's not really even.
No,
I wouldn't.
that's
I think that would first either say sci-fi or horror.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Assault on Precinct 13. Definitely.
Do you want to do Kurt Russell? Ask the Kurt Russell question.
Is Kurt Russell in this movie?
Yes.
Was he too a wrestler?
No.
Kurt Russell?
I'm
He-
thinking I definitely think that it's Big Trouble in Little China.
Well, do you want to ask if it has anything to do with China?
Chinatown.
Like Little China, because Chinatown is little.
Well, it can't be Escape from New York.
Well, what
So
would
it
the
can
Big
only
Trouble
be-
be?
It can only be that.
Only? That's the
I don't
only
know any
movie
other
that he's
actors
in?
that movie.
I don't either.
Are
I've
you-
never seen it.
Are you guys thinking this through? Is that the only movie he's
Does
in?
Kurt Russell get in a lot of big trouble in this movie?
Yes, he does.
I think that's a good.
Do you want to ask it, Dana?
Do you want to? You can.
Is this
Is
movie?
it? Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I'm done for this episode.
We'll just sit here and let the tape run out.
All right.
This is one of you two. You guys go. I'm gonna sit here and drink my
I
beer.
really like to annoy Richard.
I guess
Drink my Citrabella.
Is the movie Big Trouble in Little China?
so. Yes, it is.
Go team.
Yeah.
Now, based on the questions that you asked, it could have been The Thing.
Well, we asked about sequels.
Thing does not have a sequel. It has a prequel.
That's fair.
True.
That's fair.
True. But I think.
You didn't
But
ask
the
if it was
Thing
part of a
would not say
series.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been
it probably
sci-fi
would've
or
been
horror before.
sci-fi.
Yeah,
that
we
was.
didn't
Yeah.
ask if it was a series. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Other entries in this film series.
Mhm.
Gotta be more careful about that.
Yeah.
Good
But
call.
Big
Yeah.
Trouble is one of my favorites.
You
so
should have
I thought
switched
that was
it.
I
a
had
good
no
choice.
idea Carpenter was.
Yeah, he directed it.
Did not know that.
Did you hear that rumor about the end of The Thing?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of. Was that on a podcast recently?
It was something that they were like, "Oh, how you can tell which one's actually."
Or just that he's having him drink that to see, and that maybe he really put gasoline in the.
Well, I
in the
saw
bottle.
that rumor, and then I saw another one where they were like, "You can look into their eyes and see what like." They
You
were
gotta
del-
get that 4K restoration.
They were
Yeah.
deliberate about like having like a twinkle or something in their eyes, and you could tell which one was real by that. I don't remember,
Very
but
interesting.
I like just the movie the way it.
Yeah.
We've all kind of.
I do like
The
the
Thing is
idea
good.
of maybe he switched that to gasoline just to see. I
Yeah.
like that idea. But anyway, that's that aside. That's how we play movie 20 questions.
Mhm.
Good job. How many
Good
did we
job
get there?
guessing it. You got that in 14 questions.
Wow.
That's 14, so pretty good.
You
That's
did
one
a
of our
good
best
job
in a while.
answering.
Yeah.
Good job answering.
Thank you.
Are you looking up what the thing says first?
Yeah.
Horror.
Does that say horror?
Wait, did I miss it?
Horror,
Yeah.
mystery, sci-fi.
So not action at all.
Mm.
Not action at all.
No action.
I think Big Trouble
No
is action adventure comedy.
Mm.
Murphy.
So that's how we play it. Next week, Dana will be picking the movie. So if you
We'll
want,
see.
she should be picking the movie. She
Mhm.
definitely will. If you tweet her a submission, where can
Yeah.
they find you?
At Dana Explains.
Mitchell, you're on Twitter. You recently rediscovered.
I found out that I have a Twitter. It is at MIBRLO. Mibrlo.
I'm on Twitter at Rich Belson. If Dana doesn't pick the movie, I will be picking the movie, so you can tweet me for movie suggestions.
Or you can just tweet mean things at Richard because he likes that.
And I'm at Stunks.
The channel is on Twitter at OABeer_official, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/overabeer. We're on Instagram at over_a_beer, and of course right here on youtube.com/overabeer. You can also check out the Over a Beer podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and other podcast services of your choice. This past Friday, we had all four of us on the show. So kind of a fun
Do you
random...
remember that?
I do.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was
It was
awesome.
it was a fun show, so you can check that out there. Leave us a rating, all that good stuff. But that'll wrap things up for today. So until next time, drink up.
And butter me up.